Good evening class. In last video we have discussed so many points regarding the microbes chapter and we have studied microbes in human welfare in 12th class, and in this chapter there is so many important points we have discussed. We have discussed how the microbes are very beneficial for the human beings, where the microbes are generally used for the preparation of different types of substance, maybe wine, maybe food dishes, etc. And in microbes we have discussed two most important, and this is your very important topic for board exams. We have discussed sewage treatment by microbes, and also we have done the preparation of biogas by the help of microbes. Okay, so apart from that, these two are the very important topic of your microbes in human welfare chapters, because these topics can be come from 5 marks questions in board exams also. Okay, so apart from that, today we have to study the most important principal inheritance of genetics chapter, and it is a very important chapter because most of the parts are generally coming and maximum number of questions may be asked from that type of chapter, because it also carries the 18 marks questions. Okay, so this is a very important topic because most of the portions are generally covered by the board exam, so you all have to prepare very carefully because this is the very important chapters. Okay, so in this chapter we have to discuss that how the genetics play a very important role in the human beings. Okay, why? Because genetics also covered a lots of wide variety of part in the PMT exam in the 12th class, and also in the NEET and many more exams that genetics are very important topic for such type of exams. So you all have to prepare that topic for your board exams also. Okay, why? Because most of the portions are generally comes in the board exam, and that is the very important thing. So first we are going to discuss that what is the exact meaning of genetics. Before starting, genetics is first coined by the scientist that named Batson. Okay, W. Batson is a great renowned scientist, and generally first time the genetics term has been used by this scientist. Okay, so second point we have to discuss that sometimes the human beings generally get confused regarding the terminology of genetics. Okay, because in genetics chapter there is a very tough and hard terminology are generally used, so most of the times most of the students are generally confused for understanding the meaning of hereditary, meaning of inheritance, and meaning of variation, and also they get confused about the different types of terminology which is used in the genetics chapter. So today we will study the only introduction part of genetics chapter, and one by one we will discuss all the things very clearly. Okay, so regarding the video, if you have any doubt of my topic you can contact me. So first we have to start that first of all genetics, the word coined by W. Batson is the great renowned scientist. When the questions maybe arises that who first coined the genetics, so you have to mention their name. And second, what is the meaning of genetics? First of all, genetics is the branch of science that deals with the study of inheritance and variation is called genetics. Most important point here, two things, genetics and variation. But before starting you have to understand that genetic is a Greek word which come from the gen word, gen, and most of the time this gen word is also used as genesis. Okay, genesis means something to generate, किसी चीज को जनरेट करना या फिर ग्रो करना, ठीक है, या फिर ग्रो करना, that is called genetics. Okay, so it is also come from the Greek word gen means grow करना या generate करना, and genesis means also generate करना या grow करना, ठीक है. So most important point we have discussed that branch of science that deals with the study of inheritance and variations is called genetics. Okay, so what is the meaning of inheritance and what is the meaning of variations? Because these two are very important but confusing terms. Okay, because most of the time the students get confused to understanding the meaning of inheritance and variation. So first we have to discuss that what is the meaning of, so genetics is further divided into two parts. First is inheritance and second is variation. As we know that genetics is the branch of science that deals with the study of inheritance, and variation is called genetics. And further, genetics is divided into two parts, and the first part is inheritance and second part is variations. Okay, so here what is the meaning of inheritance? Inheritance means the process by which the characters are a trait. What is the meaning of characters are a trait? I will define you. First, the process by which the characters are a trait pass from one generation to another generation is called inheritance. What is the meaning of inheritance? Inheritance का मतलब होता है कि सपोज ये फादर हैं, इनके कैरेक्टर्स इनके बेटे में ट्रांसफर हो रहे हैं. ये फर्स्ट जनरेशन था, F1 जनरेशन, और ये इनके F2 जनरेशन. हम पेरेंटल जनरेशन को छोड़ के बोलते हैं F1 जनरेशन एंड F2 जनरेशन. तो यहाँ पे जो फादर के कैरेक्टर्स थे और वो कैरेक्टर्स ट्रांसफर होके सेकंड जनरेशन में गया. द प्रोसेस बाय विच द कैरेक्टर्स आर अ ट्रेट, यानी जो भी कैरेक्टर्स या ट्रेट ट्रांसफर होके या पास होके फ्रॉम वन जनरेशन टू अनदर जनरेशन इज कॉल्ड इनहेरिटेंस, जिसको हम इनहेरिटेंस कहते हैं. एंड मोस्टली these traits are get transferred from their parents to their progeny. जनरली वो जो traits होते हैं वो उनके पेरेंट्स से उनके progeny में ट्रांसफर होते हैं. मीन्स their traits are, traits या कैरेक्टर्स क्या क्या हो सकते हैं? कैरेक्टर्स में हो सकते हैं हाइट हो सकता है उनका. ओके, बॉडी डिजाइन्स में बहुत सारी चीजें आती है, उनके हेयर स्टाइल्स वगैरह भी आते हैं. दीज आर दी जनरली कैरेक्टर्स. ठीक है ना, हाइट हो गया उनका, और भी बहुत सारे बॉडी डिजाइन के जितने भी कैरेक्टर्स होते हैं वो उनके पेरेंट्स से उनके प्रोजेनी में ट्रांसफर होते हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड द इनहेरिटेंस. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ वेरिएशंस. ओके, सो बिफोर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द very normal topic, variation means it is a degree of difference in the progeny and between the parents and the progeny. Okay, so variations means if there is any changes in the parents to the progeny is called variation. Variation का मतलब होता है कि यहाँ पे parents is generally greater, but when their characters are generally transferred from their progeny, it becomes smaller. So these are called the variations of characters. This is called the variations. Why? Because यहाँ पे parents is a generally denote as greater, means longer. यहाँ पे जो progeny थे इनके बीच में small आ गया. So there is a difference between the most important progeny are between the parents and progeny. Parents and progeny के बीच में जो difference आते हैं उसी को हम वेरिएशंस कहते हैं. ओके, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, यू हैव टू क्लियर ऑल द थिंग्स. ओके, नाउ कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, वी हैव टू डिस्कस सम मोर बेसिक एंड इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स बिकॉज such type of questions are generally asked in your board exam for 1 marks questions. Okay, so firstly we have to clear that sometimes the questions maybe arises that who is called the father of genetics. Okay, so we know that, and we have also studied in class 10 hereditary and evolution. In this, Gregor John Mendel, and he has done lots of experiment in the field of pea plant, of cross hybridization and monohybrid dihybrid cross also. So he has done lots of things in the field of genetics. That's why he is considered as the father of genetics. Okay, so when the questions maybe arises that who is called the father of genetics, that time you have to mention Gregor John Mendel. You should not mention the W. Batson. Okay, because first time it is used by Batson, coined by, but it is used by Gregor, but it is called as father of Gregor John Mendel. Okay, so next important part, sometimes the questions maybe arises that who is called the father of modern genetics. So the father of modern genetics is W. Batson. Okay, now second, sometimes the questions maybe arises that on the basis of their experimental genetics, the T.H. Morgan, the great and well-known scientist, he has done lots of experiment on the field of genetics. That's why he considered as the father of experimental genetics, because his theory was totally based on the experimental process. Okay, so most of the time the questions arises that who is called the father of experimental genetics, T.H. Morgan. Okay, so next we have to also discuss that Sometimes questions may be arises as the father of human genetics, means most of the genetics parts are generally comprises in the human terms, and the biochemical genetics. Biochemical genetics means comprises different types of chemical substance are considered as a garrot, as the also a father of human genetics and biochemical genetics. Okay, and these all are the parts are generally given in your CIVLAB and NCERT book, so you have to follow that thing. Okay, so apart from inheritance and variations, we have to discuss this some important part of next topic is heredity and heredity characters also. What is the meaning of heredity? Sometimes these words are related with inheritance and most of the students get confused. So first, what is the meaning of heredity? So here the transmission of characters from parents to the offspring is called heredity. Okay, heredity is a approximate because here also the transmission of characters, it means that the characters are generally transformed from their parents to the progeny are called heredity, and sometimes heredity word is also comes with heredity characters. Okay, so what is the meaning of heredity characters? So heredity character means the characters that are transmitted from generations to generations. Okay, most important point you have to follow that heredity means the transmission of characters from parents to the offspring is called heredity, and it is also run by the generation to generation, and it is also same, but most important heredity characters means the characters that are transmitted from generation to generation are called hereditary characters. Hereditary characters is also word which is related to इनका जो character है वो transfer होके इन characters के पास आ जाएगा, that is also called the hereditary characters. Okay, so this is the first phase of genetics, and next we have to discuss the different types of terminology, and also we have to discuss that the variations is also divided into two types. Okay, because inheritance we have discussed, but variation is so much an expanded form given in your book, so we have to discuss that the types of variation in next part, because variation is a very important thing, because variation causes different types of changes in our environment and human beings also, because in your book variations are generally two types. The first is somatic variation and second is genetic variations. So we have to discuss a very elaborately all the things by which all the things become clear for you. Okay, so next phase we have to see and we have to discuss the changes of variation which is generally takes place by generation to generations. Okay, in variation we have discussed that there is a degree of difference between the changes which takes place by their parents to the progeny are called the variations, and generally in genetics the variations are two types. Okay, अगर हम बात करते हैं genetics में variations का, it is divided into two parts. The first part is somatic variations and second is genetic variations. Okay, two types of variations are there and they are very important things. Okay, so what is the meaning of somatic variation? So firstly, in genetics, somatic means a word which is related to body. Okay, somatic means body, and when there is any changes of the body occurs by the environmental issues or by the environmental influenced action, that is called somatic variations. Somatic variations का मतलब होता है कि जब भी किसी environment factor की वजह से हमारे बॉडी में किसी भी ऑर्गेनिज्म में अगर चेंजेस आता है, that is called somatic variations, and mostly somatic variations are takes place by the environment factor, most important things. So once again I am going to summarize all the things. These variations are caused by the effect of environment factor on the body of the organism are called somatic variations. Somatic variations का मतलब होता है in any environment where there is any human beings are surviving, that time if the changes of environmental thing, definitely the changes of their organism body will also takes place by the effect of environmental factors, and that's variations are called somatic variations. And most important point, variation means changes of their body structures according to the environmental factors are called somatic variation. Most important point, it causes local changes on the body. Local changes means there is a very small and minutely changes takes place by the actions of environmental things, and most important, it is also a non-heritable. Non-heritable means it is not transferred from one parents to their offspring. That is called the non-heritable. ये non-heritable होता है means they are not shifting and they are not transmitting from one generation to their second generations. Okay, so this is the most interesting thing for the somatic variations. Now coming to the most important genetic variations की बात करते हैं. सबसे पहले most important, these type of variations are caused by the changes of occurring in germplasm cells. Germplasm cells are the special cells which are found in the genetics, okay, in a genes, and that is the most important thing, and it is also considered as germplasm of an organism. So किसी भी organism के अगर genetically अगर changes होते हैं, that is called genetic variation. उसे हम genetic variations के नाम से जानते हैं. So most important point we have to discuss that genetic variation is a very important thing. Why? Because in their genetic materials are generally transferred from one parents to their offspring by the use of reproduction stages, and the most of the germplasm cells is also takes place in this process, and this process is called genetic variations, in which genetically most of the things are generally changes by the actions of genetic material. Okay, so most important point, these variations are heritable. It means that they are changes from parents to their progeny. That's why they called as genetic variations are considered as heritable changes. मतलब ये ट्रांसफर होते हैं उनके पेरेंट्स से उनके ऑफस्प्रिंग में. Okay, now second point we are going to discuss some most important things of terminology of Mendel experiment. Okay, so firstly we have to discuss one by one the different types of terminology are given. Suppose the first one is here symbols are given. Okay, in chemistry we have studied lots of elements on the basis of their symbols. Like hydrogen, we know that H, helium, He. Okay, so many things we have studied in chemistry, and symbols is also given. Alcohol, phenol, इन सब के भी symbols हैं. Elements की बात करते हैं तो उनके भी symbols हैं. And in biology, the terminology of genetics of Mendelism is very important, because so many terminology has been used in the field of genetics study, and most of the part is generally related to the world of mathematics. बहुत सारे इनके जो शब्द हैं वो mathematics के साथ match करते हैं, because in this we have to study that Punnett square cross hybridization. इसमें हमको Punnett square cross hybridization पढ़ना है, in which we have to study like LCM and SCF. जैसे हम LCM और SCF, ठीक है, वैसे ही. सो फर्स्ट सिंबल में अगर हम बात करते हैं तो सिंबल मींस देयर इज अ टॉल कैरेक्टर एंड देयर इज अ ड्रॉप कैरेक्टर्स. ओके, सिंबल की बात करते हैं तो टॉल है तो टॉल के लिए पूरा कैपिटल टी लेंगे, और अगर बात करते हैं ड्रॉप के लिए तो ड्रॉप के लिए स्मॉल टी एंड स्मॉल टी. दीज टू आर द सिंबल. तो यहाँ पे टॉल के लिए इस सिंबल का यूज किया गया है, और यहाँ पे ड्रॉप के लिए इन सिंबल का यूज किया गया. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड द सिंबल्स. इसको हम सिंबल कहते हैं. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट वी हैव टू डिस्कस दैट देयर इज अ P1 एंड P2. P मींस होता है पेरेंटल जनरेशन. ओके, सो P1 एंड P2. P1 इज आल्सो पेरेंटल जनरेशन फर्स्ट, and P2 is also parental generation second. P1 भी parental generation होता है और P2 भी parental generation होता है, लेकिन ये फर्स्ट जनरेशन के होते हैं और ये P2 जो होते हैं ये सेकंड जनरेशन के होते हैं. ठीक है, so that is also called the parental. And also most important point, there is a two type of generation which takes place as parental first and parental second. Okay, now coming to the most important point, we have to discuss that there is a generation of regarding F1. F1 generation we also studied in dihybrid cross. F1 generation means first filial generation, means it is considered as first, and second is F2 generation. F2 generation means it is a second filial generation considered in most of the dihybrid crosses. Okay, so ये फर्स्ट जनरेशन होता है, मतलब ये पैरेंटल से इनके फादर और फादर से इनके प्रोजेनी, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड द पैरेंटल, दैट इज कॉल्ड द फादर जनरेशन एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड द डॉटर जनरेशन. ठीक है, ये पैरेंटल जनरेशन होगा, F1 जनरेशन एंड F2 जनरेशन. मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, इन F1 जनरेशन देयर इज अ क्रॉस ब्रीडिंग टेक्स प्लेस, यहाँ पे क्रॉस ब्रीडिंग होती है. इन F2 जनरेशन देयर इज अ इनब्रीडिंग टेक्स प्लेस, यहाँ पे इनब्रीडिंग क्रॉस होती है. ठीक है, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. नाउ नेक्स्ट कमिंग टू द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एंड बेनिफिशियल टॉपिक, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ डोमिनेंट एंड रिसेसिव ट्रेट्स. ओके, सो कमिंग टू द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, हियर इज द टॉल and here is the small. Okay, so when you do the cross between capital T and small t, okay, here also capital T and also small t, and same here capital T and small t, and same here capital T and small t. So on the basis of that cross between, this is tall and this is tall, this is also tall and this is also tall. So most important, all the characters expressed as a tall characters. हमने क्रॉस किया एक टॉल प्लांट को लेकर और एक ड्रॉप प्लांट को लेकर. आफ्टर द क्रॉस ब्रीडिंग वी गेट द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट tall characters, tall characters, tall characters and tall character. It means that there is a dominant characters is tall and the hidden is small t which cannot express, that is hidden character and it is called recessive. Okay, dominant का मतलब जो इनके ऊपर हैवी है, that is called dominant character. recessive का मतलब होता है जो hidden characters है, express हो रहा है but hidden है वो, and that is called recessive characters. Okay, so most difference between dominant and recessive. dominant, again I am repeating, डोमिनेंट का मतलब जो यहाँ पर हावी है वो डोमिनेंट है और जो हिडन है, जो छुप जा रहे हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड रिसेसिव कैरेक्टर्स. ओके, ये रिसेसिव है. सो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस दैट व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ होमोजाइगस and heterozygous. Okay, homozygous and heterozygous both are different things, because when we take an example of homozygous, that means that homozygous means the same and pure characters are called homozygous. जैसे हमने कैपिटल T लिया, या हम इस कैपिटल R कैपिटल R लिया, या फिर हमने स्मॉल y लिया, या फिर हमने स्मॉल t. ओके, सो ये कैपिटल R है, ये भी प्योर है. कैपिटल T ये भी प्योर है. स्मॉल y ये भी प्योर है. एंड कैपिटल स्मॉल t ये भी प्योर है. तो होमोजाइगस मीन्स देयर इज अ सेम कैरेक्टर्स विदाउट एनी मिक्सिंग ऑफ डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स आर कॉल्ड होमोजाइगस. एंड हेट्रोजाइगस का मतलब होता है व्हेन द कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कैरेक्टर्स टेक्स प्लेस बाय वन कैरेक्टर इज स्मॉल एंड सेकंड कैरेक्टर इज ड्रॉप, दैट इज कॉल्ड द हेट्रोजाइगस. सेम हियर, अगर मैं हेट्रोजाइगस की बात करता हूं तो एक कैरेक्टर बड़ा होगा, दूसरा कैरेक्टर छोटा होगा. एक कैरेक्टर R होगा, दूसरा कैरेक्टर छोटा होगा. एक कैरेक्टर कैपिटल होगा, दूसरा कैरेक्टर छोटा होगा. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड द हेट्रोजाइगस. ओके, सो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट डिफरेंस बिटवीन होमोजाइगस एंड हेट्रोजाइगस. होमोजाइगस की बात करते हैं तो दोनों कैरेक्टर्स प्योर होंगे. ओके, यहाँ पे कैपिटल T स्मॉल कैपिटल R स्मॉल y स्मॉल t यहाँ क्या प्योर है, इट मींस इट इज अ होमोजाइगस. लेकिन एक कैपिटल एक स्मॉल, एक कैपिटल एक स्मॉल, एक कैपिटल एक स्मॉल, दैट इज कॉल्ड द हेट्रोजाइगस. ओके, सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड सो मेनी थिंग्स. सो नेक्स्ट आई एम गिविंग यू होमवर्क. सो यू हैव टू गिव मी an exact definition of dominant and recessive characters and homozygous and heterozygous. This is your first homework. After that I am also give you some more questions regarding the monohybrid and dihybrid. Okay, so next we have to discuss that phenotype and genotype. Okay, phenotype means this is the outer structures which is shown by the different crossing systems are called phenotypic ratio, and genotypic means it is a genetic makeup and which is shown by the inner side of the genetic material are called genotype ratio. Okay, again I am repeating, phenotypic means it is the outer which are generally shown by the using of cross हाइब्रिडाइजेशन इन पुनेट स्क्वायर। जो भी आउटर स्ट्रक्चर हमें दिखाई देता है दैट इज कॉल्ड फिनोटाइप। एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट जो जेनेटिकली मेकअप होते हैं विच इज जनरली टेक्स प्लेस इन द फॉर्म ऑफ जेनेटिक ऑर्डर दैट इज कॉल्ड जीनोटाइपिक रेशियो एंड इट इज ऑल्सो कंसिडर्ड एज जेनेटिक मेकअप। ओके, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट। नाउ नेक्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस दैट मोनोहाइब्रिड cross. What is the meaning of monohybrid cross? When you take a single parent or single trait like capital T and small t and it is called as monohybrid cross. जब आप अगर एक प्योर टर्म और एक प्योर ड्रॉप को लेकर क्रॉस करेंगे, एक ही कैरेक्टर्स होंगे क्योंकि ये एक ही कैरेक्टर्स है, होमोजाइगस है, ये भी होमोजाइगस है, दैट इज कॉल्ड मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस। इसको हम मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस कहते हैं। ओके, नाउ इन सेकंड स्टेप डाइहाइब्रिड का मतलब होता है मोनोहाइब्रिड में मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वी हैव सीन देयर इज अ हाइट ऑफ प्लांट इज कंसीडर्ड। ठीक है, यहाँ पे प्लांट का सिर्फ और सिर्फ हाइट था, लेकिन बात करते हैं हम डाइहाइब्रिड में तो यहाँ पे मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हाइट ऑफ प्लांट रहेगा, साथ में कलर ऑफ फ्लावर भी आ जाएंगे। ओके, सो अगर सपोज हम बात करते हैं सो इट मे बी कैपिटल टी एंड रेड एंड स्मॉल टी एंड वाइट। ठीक है, कोई भी कैरेक्टर्स लेके, क्योंकि यहाँ पे दो कैरेक्टर्स आ गए, फर्स्ट हाइट ऑफ प्लांट आ गया एंड कलर ऑफ फ्लावर आ गया। ओके, कलर ऑफ फ्लावर इन द सेंसेस रेड कलर आ गया या तो व्हाइट कलर आ गया, लेकिन ये अभी भी प्योर है, ये भी प्योर है। सो ये होमोजाइगस है क्योंकि यहाँ पे स्मॉल टी है, स्मॉल टी, यहाँ पे भी स्मॉल टी एंड स्मॉल एस, यहाँ पे कैपिटल टी एंड हियर आल्सो कैपिटल आर। सो ये हाइट ऑफ प्लांट और कलर ऑफ फ्लावर दो कैरेक्टर्स आ जाएंगे, दैट इज कॉल्ड डाइहाइब्रिड क्रॉस। अब इनका क्रॉस होगा सो दैट इज कॉल्ड डाइहाइब्रिड क्रॉस। मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस में सिर्फ और सिर्फ सिंगल कैरेक्टर्स को लेकर क्रॉस होता है, इसी को हम मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस कहते हैं। ओके, इन नेक्स्ट trihybrid and polyhybrid cross is also given in your book, but it is not so important topic, but again I am going to explain all the things. So first one is trihybrid cross means there is a three characters are generally added. ट्राईहाइब्रिड का मतलब होता है जब तीन कैरेक्टर्स ऐड हो जाएंगे दैट इज कॉल्ड ट्राईहाइब्रिड। ठीक है, ट्राईहाइब्रिड में जैसे कलर ऐड हो जाएगा, ठीक है, और हाइट ऐड हो जाएगा एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हाइट के बाद कलर आता है। ठीक है, और उसके बाद हम बात करते हैं तो उसका शेप, पॉड शेप। ठीक है, पॉड का शेप एंड पॉड का शेप मे बी श्रिंकल्ड एंड मे बी, ठीक है, रिंकल्ड हो सकते हैं या श्रिंक्ड हो सकते हैं या इनफ्लेटेड हो सकते हैं, कॉन्स्ट्रिक्टेड हो सकते हैं, बहुत सारे। तो जब तीन कैरेक्टर्स या तीन ट्रेड्स को लेकर जब क्रॉस होगा दैट इज कॉल्ड ट्राईहाइब्रिड क्रॉस। ओके, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू दैट in next video we will discuss that Mendel's law of inheritance, but here we have to discuss that क्रॉस का मतलब होता है इट इज द साइन ऑफ क्रॉस हाइब्रिडाइजेशन। क्रॉसिंग जब होती है इसका साइन क्रॉस का होता है एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इसका जो साइन है वो मेल को रिप्रेजेंट करता है और इसका जो साइन है वो फीमेल को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। ओके, सो इन जेनेटिक्स द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट आर terminology and the signs, so you have to follow all the sign। अगर क्रॉस है it means it shows the hybridization crossing। next if there is a symbol like this it means it shows the male parent को show करता है, और अगर नीचे की तरफ प्लस है it shows the female। okay, so this is all about the terminology related to Mendelism। okay, in next video we will discuss Mendel's law of inheritance। he has given 3 laws, so before completing I am giving you next homework, you have to give me answer, explain the monohybrid cross by doing single parent cross। okay, and send me in my personal WhatsApp। okay, this is your second homework, and third homework is that write only 3 laws of inheritance and send me in my personal WhatsApp also। okay, so I have given 3 important questions for your board exams also, so you have to prepare very carefully and send me in my personal WhatsApp। if you have any doubt regarding the class you can contact me। thank you students।